I am starting a vlog right now because I feel like today is going to be pretty eventful. So I figured I would start right now. And if I end up not vlogging the rest of the day, then it's fine. But I figured I'd put an intro. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Happy Saturday. We are headed to a intra-club soccer tournament of some kind. I'm not really sure. But basically, Phoenix is going to play like games against his own club today, put on by the director, because there's no games this week or Easter weekend. So to keep the boys fresh, he decided to throw some games. So we're going to do that right now and get going. The boys aren't in the car yet because I have to back out of the trunk because our garage is so small that you can't get them in the car if it's in the trunk, or if it's in the garage, you can't get them in the car. So anyways, hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and yeah, let's get going. All right, go ahead. Go. Oh, there's your brother over there. Hello. All right, getting Legos for Griffin. Here you go, buddy. You want to open it? Can you zip it?
Yeah.
You can't zip it? Let me take the ball?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, have my chair here. Griffin left his bag in the car, or Phoenix left his bag in the car. He is out there somewhere. Let's see. You guys can see him. There you go. Oh, there he is. Boom. All right, another chair. Griffin has his Lego. Can I see your tower? Let me see. You got a big tower?
I got lollipop.
Is it a lollipop? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Nice.
A Lego lollipop.
A Lego lollipop. Here. Okay. There you go. It's actually pretty nice out here. Hopefully it warms up a little bit though, because I'm actually kind of cold. All right, they are grouping up right here. I don't know if you can see.
You can see?
There he goes there. He's they're about to get warmed up, I guess, and then I guess they're gonna set up a bunch of little games. He just broke them into groups of 5. So Griffin's very excited. Are you excited, Squishy?
Yeah.
Griffin has discovered a giant cone.
What's the happy?
Come on, pull it. Got it?
Yeah.
All right, so the sun's coming out. It's awesome. They're playing in a game, I guess, where if you score, you stay in. So Phoenix wasn't in the first group, so now his team is going in. He's got like a good mix of kids on there, so let's see how it goes. Good try, buddy. Finish shot. Oh, good try. Go, Phoenix. There you go. Come on, Phoenix. Oh, great try. Yes, Phoenix. Oh. All right, Phoenix, let's go. Oh. Oh, good try. Oh. Good try, buddy. Oh, good idea. Yes. Great job, buddy. Go, Phoenix. Great cross, buddy. Good try, buddy. Go, Phoenix. Go, buddy. Hit it across. There you go. Oh, good idea. Good try. Great try there, buddy. Go, kiddo. So Griffin and I found out the hard way there's no bathrooms. Normally there's bathrooms in the school, but I guess they don't let us in, like on Saturdays. So we had to go into a porta potty, which when you're potty training a toddler is like literally ridiculous. So whatever. Thankfully it's not like a long line or whatever, but it's super annoying that there's no bathroom. There's like 100 people here and there's no bathroom. Like, anyways, Phoenix is doing good. He's off the field right now. And then the practice with the 11s and the 12s is gonna start soon. So we'll stay here for that and then we'll go home. Hello. Huh? I know. I told you. Get off my foot. Why are you standing on my feet? So he's playing with the older kids now. So definitely more challenging, which is cool. These are 11-year-old and 12-year-olds here.
Yeah. Here.
No. Oh. There you go, buddy. Oh. Go, buddy, go. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I put this clip in, have to put it in, but he just got completely shoved over by this kid because he beat 2 kids and then this kid didn't want to get beat, so he literally just shoved him to the ground, so they got a penalty kick. But yeah, it was a bit ridiculous. So, but anyways, they are taking a little break right now for hydration, and then I think they have like 10 more minutes. I feel like you played stronger in the beginning with the younger kids that weren't that good, and then it definitely got tougher as they got older, you know?
People started not playing, like, people started fouling the other ones.
Can you grab the Gatorade?
Yeah.
But I feel like as they get older, they get more aggressive, so you're just gonna probably have to get used to that, you know?
Yeah, bro. But at least I got like 3 fouls.
Yeah. Well, sometimes people are gonna foul, buddy. You just have to get up and be
Even
tougher.
another kid tripped their own teammate.
I know, buddy.
Like, from behind.
I know, buddy.
This one. I want this one.
Well, what one?
I want this one.
The pink one?
Yeah.
Okay, Bubba's giving it to you.
I want this. I want a pink one.
We don't have any more green ones.
Grandma just had mine.
All right, well, we're headed home right now. It was a good couple of practices, and it's hot. So thank God we started early because, whew, it is. I'm sweating, and wasn't even running around. So, but anyways. But you were tired? You're tired? Yeah? But you feel good?
Mom,
Okay.
go this one.
All right, we're gonna head home now. Say goodnight.
I want this. No, this one, Bubba. This one, Bubba.
No, Mama's gonna read story. Bubba read story last night.
Okay.
I read your story every Sunday, though. Okay?
All right, let's go. All right. We gotta put that on. No, you have to put that on. You gotta put that on.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah. Hello. Are you ready for bedtime?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I will let you guys know how the rest of the night went, but I figured I'd show you that we're gonna put Griffin down for bed. This is the book that he likes for us to read. It's 5-minute Bible stories, and we've read every story now like a million times, but it has really good versions of kids Bible stories. So it starts from Adam and Eve and goes all the way until Jesus ascends back to heaven. So it goes through crucifixion and like everything from Adam and Eve, Noah's Ark, Abraham, to crucifixion, to resurrection, all that stuff. So it's a really good book. I think my mother-in-law, my mother-in-law gave this to us when he was born as a gift, and I love it. So we're going to read stories, and then we are just getting used to him sleeping in his toddler bed. I did do a video a while back, showing you guys when we took the crib apart and made a toddler bed. So he's liking it, but sometimes he likes for us to sit in the room with him for a few minutes because he doesn't really like the dark. So we sit for a few minutes and then he goes to sleep, right?
Okay.
All right, so we're going to read the story and you want to say goodnight?
Night.
Night-night. Alrighty, so that took like 30 minutes, 28 minutes, and Griffin is finally asleep. That's what we've been having to do lately. Like, I've tried to just put him in there and not sit in there with him, and when I do that, he just does not fall asleep. So it's a work in progress. You know, 2-year-old, like the 2-year-old stage can be another, especially as we transitioned him out of his crib. It does kind of change. It's like sleep training all over again, honestly. But yeah, so I'm actually gonna go downstairs and do a little bit of cleaning downstairs. Derek will be home from work shortly, and then Phoenix is down there enjoying his last couple days of spring break. He is playing with his cousin. They've been on the phone for like hours. I think they're just playing like, I don't know what they're playing, Macarena, I think. Phoenix was yelling from downstairs. But so what was I gonna say? Okay, so our day. So we got home from the like intramurals practice. I don't know what they called it, but basically we got home from that. Phoenix was super tired. He was really frustrated because I was telling you guys a little bit about this in the car, but he was really frustrated because he kept getting like run over by the older boys. And we think it's good for him to play with the older boys because it just gives him a lot more experience. They're bigger, they're tougher, they're faster. He can't use the advantages that he has in his normal age group against those boys, so he has to use like more technical skill, more footwork. It takes a lot more stamina, things like that. So he basically played for like 4.5 straight hours. Like, they maybe had like 10-minute breaks in between like practices, and then he was just like, oh, here's 3-minute break, all right, next game. Like, so he was super tired by the end. He ended up getting like knocked down, fouled a couple times, which I think there is a clip of this in here, but like him getting pushed down by that boy. And then towards the end, there was another one where I think he was playing defense with a girl, and she like kneed him in his calf, and that really hurt him. So he was kind of upset by that. I think for like, I'm totally fine for him if he gets knocked down. Usually he hops back up. He just needs a second to shake it off and he gets back up. And then he tries not to stop gameplay if he doesn't have to. But I think like the thing that really frustrated me was like that the director was there and he thought it was okay for him to yell at Phoenix. Like, Phoenix had been fouled like terribly, like 3 or 4 times, like knocked to the ground 3 or 4 times, and he had still been playing. And that second round of these scrimmages, like Phoenix was already the youngest person on his team, and then when they went to the second round of scrimmages, the oldest kids were like 12, almost 13, and he's 9. So there was no kids his age except him. All the younger ones had gone home, so it was just the 10s, 11s, and 12s. And I was like, you're gonna yell at him because he gets knocked down by a child who is bigger than him, stronger and faster than him. And instead of saying like, okay, cool, like you're the youngest, like we get it, whatever. So I think the other coaches were better. They handled it a lot better, but I just didn't appreciate, like he was like yelling at Phoenix, get up, buddy. It's not a foul. You're fine. Get up, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, dude, he wasn't even watching the game. That's what pissed me off. I was like, you weren't even watching the game. So why do you even have anything to say? So anyways, yeah, that was super annoying. I was just like, I wanted to be like, dude, shut up. Like, why are you screaming at him? Like, he clearly got knocked over by this girl, whether it was an accident or not. And she's like 2 or 3 years older than him. Like, I don't know. I just didn't really appreciate it. But like I said, the other coaches handled it better. They went over there to make sure it was okay, to help him shake it off. He's feeling better now. It just hurt. So I just want to kind of tell him, like, you know, if you want to play with the older kids, like, you're going to get run over, you're going to get hurt, you're going to have to fight through a little bit more pain and discomfort than you normally would in your age group. So that's just something to think about. We have that tryout with the other club this week on Wednesday, and I just want to see how those 2016s play, if they're really, really good. And if they're really, really good, then we might shift him over to that club so that he can play in his age group, but with boys that are on his level. So he doesn't have to play with boys 3 or 4 years older than him to be able to compete. I think if he was like 12, like 11 or 12 and he was playing up, then that would be fine, I feel like, because we're talking about kids who are like all going through puberty together. Like, there's all of that type of stuff. So like they'll have similar, you know, just like hormonal stuff and physicality that like, there is a slight more of an advantage the older you get. So, we'll be thinking about that, but yeah, Wednesday we're going to go, and see how that goes. I hope it goes well. I liked this club before, but I just didn't appreciate how we were kind of ignored and strung around when we first moved here. And as a mom who's like a veteran of like club soccer at this point, I really don't like that. I need you to be organized and on top of it. So yeah, so what else? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. You guys are getting 2 videos this week. I'm really trying to stay consistent with like posting. I appreciate everyone who subscribed. We're really trying to get like more subscribers and like more people seeing our content and stuff. So I'm kind of like new to this whole thing. I think I'm fine with posting to YouTube, but like the way that YouTube and Instagram kind of cross and like how you promote the other one on the other one, like is a little bit confusing to me. But if you guys have any tips on that, please leave it in the comments. I appreciate it, or in the comments. But yeah, so we're really trying to grow the channel. It is growing. It slowed down a little bit this month, so I'm trying to pick up the pace a little bit and make sure I don't get burnt out. But I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. They're fun to shoot, honestly. I think it's really fun just to look back on them. And I think it's gonna be cool for the boys to like be able to have like basically like a home video channel. Just like when I was a kid, we used to have just like tapes or cassettes or whatever, and you'd have to like put it in, and like it's really easy to lose that way. But they're gonna have like a whole catalog of just like videos, and Griffin will have them of when he's little, and Phoenix has some of when he was like 3 or 4 years old too. So it's just really sweet. So I think there's a lot to come from YouTube, but if nothing else, like at least the boys will have these videos of like their life as like young ones. So anyways, I hope you guys are having a great week. Let me know how your spring break went. I know some of you guys weren't on spring break this week, but a lot of people were on spring break this week or the previous week. So let me know how that went. I'd love to hear that. Did you guys travel? Did you guys do anything? And yeah, please like, subscribe, comment, and we'll talk to you soon.